Swallowed star. The green-robed purple-scaled man took a stride and vanished immediately from the skies above Primal Chaos City, appearing in a desolate area's huge mansion that was enormous but yet plain and simple. This mansion had a completely black door. It's rare a good friend pays me a visit. With a laugh, the black door automatically opened. A three-eyed old man dressed in what seemed like a sackcloth walked out. This old man was the guardian of the Primal Chaos tablets, the one that had 52 clones, Candeli. It's been a while, hence I came to see you. Nine-Blade Knight was smiling. Then I'll be direct. Nine-Blade Knight smiled. We just discovered a new universe secret area. From our calculations, it belongs to an extremely high level. The three-eyed old man's eyes gleamed. The actual universe was known as the most vast and ancient universe. How high? The three-eyed old man asked curiously. Anything below night would most certainly die if they entered. Nine-Blade Knight smiled. Those Emperor Knights, their chances of survival are extremely low. Interesting. The three-eyed old man's heart jumped. It's been discovered not too long ago. We wouldn't invite anyone we didn't trust. I came personally this time to invite you. Nine-Blade Knight looked at the three-eyed old man. Candeli, will you go? Candeli hesitated. Anyway, your clones can protect the Primal Chaos tablets. What's more, there's the city leader here. There's no danger here at all. Nine-Blade shook his head, and the primal universe is only a small universe that's still evolving, not even 10 millionth of our actual universe. Our actual universe is the true center. It has been tens of thousands of eras since you've left. It's time to go explore. There might be some huge discovery. The three-eyed old man's eyes gleamed. When you gather, inform me. The three-eyed old man looked at Nine-Blade Knight. With you, we'll have a much bigger guarantee. Nine-Blade Knight laughed. And his cloning was the move that gained the most reputation. Candeli, Nine-Blade Knight, these two absolute beings, chatted for a while. Suddenly Nine-Blade Knight frowned. What's the matter? Candeli frowned too. Small matter. Nine-Blade smiled indifferently. Our newest batch of genius punks, the Rong Jun, who was accepted as Yuan Chin country leader's disciple, just passed the 4th level of the Heavenly Bridge. 4th level? Not bad at all. Candeli complimented. New batches from the genius competitions coming to Primal Chaos City. It's extremely rare for any of them even past the 4th. Plus Rong Jun, this batch already has 3. Bolan, Luo Feng and Rong Jun. Nine-Blade Knight revealed a smile. These 3 punks are very exceptional. They may eventually become your right and left arms. Candeli said. Nine-Blade laughed. On a balcony of a training quarter. What? Luo Feng, who was originally sitting crossed-legged with his eyes closed, stood up and frowned. Rong Jun passed the 4th level. Rong Jun had passed the 3rd level in the 13th year of coming to Primal Chaos City. However, he's past the 4th, then right now. Luo Feng's eyes were filled with fighting spirit. I'll go try the 5th level now. Mental state and emotions too could affect one's battle abilities. Luo Feng was currently filled with fighting spirit, following which he immediately headed towards the Heavenly Bridge. Rong Jun passed the 4th level. Another 4th level. The other geniuses almost simultaneously received the news. Virtual Universe Heavenly Bridge. In the center of the beautiful island, silhouettes appeared. So many people. The moment Luo Feng appeared, he saw in the surroundings there were already over 20 youths, and more were still appearing. Obviously the over 800 geniuses all wanted to give it a shot before leaving Primal Chaos City. Rong Jun's breakthrough had spurred everybody to come give it a shot. Luo Feng, there's someone on the 9 Universe Bridge currently, you'll be next. The black-robed watchman Bevan smiled. Wuka, the huge axe bridge has someone, you'll be next. Luo Feng, you are here to try. Wuka stood beside Luo Feng muttering, you are already leading by so much. Rong Jun has caught up too, I cannot relax. Luo Feng smiled. Luo Feng and Wuka spotted a silhouette that just appeared beside, still in the same white robe, carrying that blood blade. Death God Bolin. He's here too. Luo Feng frowned. That white-robed youth spotted Luo Feng and nodded at him, saying softly, Luo Feng. Bolin. Luo Feng's eyes were filled with fighting spirit. The two have met again. The last time Luo Feng passed the 4th level and Bolin passed the 5th. Will the two of them pass again today? The heavenly bridge isn't so easy. However, amongst our batch, the only one able to match up to Bolin is Luo Feng. Luo Feng and Bolin only glanced at each other without speaking, however within they were feeling competitive. Luo Feng, you can enter the 9-universe bridge. Watchman Bevan said, Bolin, the universe bridge has someone, you'll be the one after the next person. Luo Feng glanced at Bolin and Bolin glanced back. So. Luo Feng became a beam of light and flew straight into the distant 9-universe bridge. 9-universe heavenly bridge, the first 3 levels were shrouded in mist. 5th level. Luo Feng stood on the bridge looking at the tornado ahead. That continuous tornado let out a sound, choose fighter, controller, hypnotist, choose one, defeat your opponent and you can proceed to the 6th level. Controller. Luo Feng didn't even hesitate. Chi. Coming to try the 5th level at universe level, you must be very confident. The silver-armored man sneered, take out all your strength, otherwise once I attack you won't even be able to defend. Arrogant punk. Luo Feng stood on the dark cloud shuttle coldly gazing at the silver-armored man before the tornado. Nanshan Armaments 4th level. Optimum power. The totem pillar floated before Luo Feng. Only the 4th level. The silver-clothed man smiled coldly, to be able to use the 4th level of the Nanshan armament at universe level is very impressive, however, to pass the 5th level, that's just a dream. Rumble. Chi, 36 golden blades fused together, large amounts of golden threads weaving and linking them. Nanshan Armaments 5th level, Space Slicer. 5th level. Luo Feng thought, so it's that way, this 5th level opponent, uses the 5th level of the Nanshan armament. Right now my grasp of the drizzle picture and comprehension of the gold origin laws still cannot produce the 5th level of the Nanshan armament. However, the first picture, the raindrop picture, I've completely seen through the 9 wonders, fusing the 9 into one body. My totem pillar, is much stronger than any other totem pillar. Luo Feng very clearly remembered. Go and die. The silver-armored man coldly gazed at Luo Feng. Xiao. The 3 m long dark golden long blade immediately tore through the sky and became a gold blur. Rumble, the totem pillar began to roll. I'll make you understand that the 5th level of the Nanshan armament isn't necessarily stronger than the 4th. Luo Feng thought within, standing on the dark cloud shuttle, the gold blur was already piercing towards him from the distance. Luo Feng however had long shot out what seemed like a golden energy ball that wrapped around the totem pillar. Rumble, the totem pillar rolled and while it seemed slow, however in an instant it blocked the gold blur. He actually blocked it. Slice through it. The silver-armored man in the distance gazed coldly. Chi. Rejoin. With a thought, the floating little golden blades immediately re-entered the totem pillar, the law-infused golden threads weaved through them and the totem pillar was once again formed. What a powerful space slicer, indeed the 5th level. Luo Feng was shocked within, he didn't just specialize in studying the space laws, his golden-horned beast had never relaxed once on studying the gold origin laws. Gold itself was an immovable and solid law, making the totem pillar extremely hard to destroy. He didn't expect the first clash alone to actually cause the totem pillar to partially crumble. Huh! The distant silver-armored man's eyes were filled with disdain, laughing loudly. Punk, trying to attempt the 5th level at universe level, stop dreaming. Go back and train for another 1,000 years. Shio! The dark golden long blade once again pierced through the sky. Luo Feng's expression grew cold. 9-thread loop. The silver-armored man's expression changed, he blocked it again. Shio! Rumble! The totem pillar in mid-air left an image in mid-air and once again, slowly, rolled to right before the extremely quick long blade and clashing again. Rumble! 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 How can it be so quick? The silver-armored man frowned. My 4th level is different from that opponent in the Heavenly Bridge level 4's Nanshan armament 4th level. Luo Feng revealed a smile, thinking within. Right. This was his trump card for the 5th level, 9-thread loop. Only meeting a suitable undercurrent, was he able to make his speed reach unbelievable speeds. And the 9 wonders that Luo Feng had comprehended, were considered amongst the space laws the most superficial and basic 9. Hence in any space, there would be at least one of them, allowing Luo Feng to rely on these 9, making his totem pillar reach shocking speeds. Also, with these properties, Luo Feng using the 9-thread flow from the 10,000 thread, fusing into one, creating, from his point of view, a perfect way to control, the 9-thread loop. With myself as the center, within a 500 m diameter area, this is my 9-thread loop's absolute control area. Luo Feng stood on the dark cloud shuttle and fiercely rushed towards the distant silver-armored man. Yes, absolute control. Rumble! 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 Go and die. Luo Feng controlled the totem pillar on one end while swiftly heading towards the 2, closing their distance, dragging him into his own absolute area. As long as he entered within he could easily use the totem pillar to kill his opponent. The silver-armored man's expression changed, immediately stepping on the dark cloud shuttle, who, 1,000 images appeared in mid-air, fleeing far away. I admit you are very strong, but to beat me? You must be dreaming. The silver-armored man communicated via genetic energy. The distant fleeing silver-armored man was raging, roaring at the not-too-distant totem pillar of Luo Feng's. Break. Rumble. The golden blade became a beam of golden light and madly clashed against the totem pillar, smashing the surface violently. Immediately a large amount of the golden threads were broken from the surface, the little golden blades floated. This made the originally very confident Luo Feng change in his expression. Not good. This was troublesome. The Nanshan armament's 5th level, Space Slicer, its power was much stronger than what he expected. However, the Nanshan armament's 5th level Space Slicer, the long blade that was formed had 2 properties. One was its speed and the second was its strength. The first property, speed, was ineffective, however it still had its second. The 5th level, why was it called Space Slicer? Luo Feng finally understood. Chi. Rumble. That golden blade pierced straight into the totem pillar. Luo Feng felt his consciousness shake hard. The entire totem pillar's surface, which was struck, almost crumbled totally. Luo Feng could only madly use his spirit energy to reform it. What strong consciousness! I'll see how many times you can block. The silver-armored man roared. If his consciousness wasn't strong, with one clash the totem pillar would have crumbled. Not good. Just 3 fierce attacks have used up close to 30% of my spirit energy, and my mental spirit is fatigued. Luo Feng was pale, staring hard at the opponent before him. Rumble. Fourth time. Rumble. Fifth time. Luo Feng's lips were pale, staring hard at his opponent, reforming the totem pillar time and again as it almost fully crumbles. I don't believe you can keep blocking, even if your consciousness can withstand it. I don't believe your spirit energy won't wear out. The silver-armored man roared, go again. Rumble. Sixth time. Reform. Luo Feng grit his teeth, his spirit couldn't accept defeat, reforming the totem pillar yet again. Gather. Not right. However at this time. It's this way, it's this way. Luo Feng's eyes gleam brighter and brighter. Totem pillar. Luo Feng's energy soared, quickly completing the reforming of the totem pillar. Go and die. Luo Feng pointed at the silver-armored man, the totem pillar began to roll, the surrounding space was almost like flatbread being rolled, pang. The distant dark golden long blade once again pierced over, however as it drew close its speed seemed to strangely decrease. When it finally clashed, it had already lost a great deal of its original power. How can this be? The distant silver-armored man was filled with shock. Rumble. On the dark cloud shuttle in mid-air, the pale Luo Feng's eyes were filled with light, muttering, yes, before when I comprehended the raindrop picture's 9 drops, I however, didn't comprehended the entire picture. Luo Feng looked at the space before him, almost as though he was looking at 9 types of space ripples flowing together and separating, resonating with the 9-drop picture. It was pleasing. 5th level. Successful. It's no wonder that when I went to study the 9-universe tablet and saw the raindrop picture, I always felt it was perfect, but I didn't realize then. I finally get it now. Luo Feng became a beam of light and headed towards the 6th level of the bridge. However, he could feel the incredible rush of adrenaline within him. So, the 9 drops of the raindrop picture, through their interaction and relationship, they can perfectly form one true body. Luo Feng was incredibly happy. Floating Blood was a manual that dissected the 108 wonders. However in truth, the 9-universe tablet was still something left behind by some absolute ancient being from before. That being, would he carve out a raindrop picture that was that simple? Just like an octopus's tentacles, affecting space. Luo Feng muttered. It was too wonderful. Hence. If one said that while comprehending the 9 wonders in the past, I was simply using the universe space ripples to make my attacks faster. Then now. Luo Feng thought, with the 9 as one, I've reached a level through which I can actually affect the space itself. A fish swimming within the ocean. And Luo Feng was this fish, in the space which was the ocean, could affect the ocean itself to pressure the enemy. From flowing in space to affecting it, it was an impressive step. Of course. The 6th level opponent still used the Nanshan Armament's 5th level, Space Slicer. Pu Chi. 1/ brushed past Luo Feng's totem pillar, straight through Luo Feng's head. Luo Feng's attempt at the 6th level led to a failure. An extremely straightforward failure. According to the Floating Blood manual, I have to completely comprehend the 2nd picture to a passing level before I can pass the 6th level. I've already reached the peak of comprehension for the raindrop picture. As for the 2nd drizzling picture, I've only just begun. To pass the 5th level is already my limit. Through his failure, Luo Feng understood. A solid foundation was extremely important. However, the level of comprehension itself was also very important. The 2nd picture was much more profound than the 1st, its power was also much stronger. Heavenly Bridge, in the center of the bridge, over 300 geniuses were waiting for their turn to attempt it. Bolan, you can enter. Watchman Bevan stood in the distance and said. The white-clothed youth immediately rushed towards the bridge. 5th level. The white-clothed Bolin who was rushing towards the bridge stopped suddenly. 5th level. Bolin's eyes gleamed, then, I definitely have to pass this 6th level, definitely. So. Bolin accelerated and flew straight for the universe bridge. Luo Feng passed the 5th level. How is it so easy for him to pass it? According to the previous batches of genius competitions, even the most exceptional ones only passed the 4th level in the 30 years. The higher it goes, the harder it gets. Passing the 5th level is extremely difficult. How did he even pass it? He's even caught up to Bolin already. Bolin too is only on the 5th level. Mad, that Luo Feng is too mad. This group of geniuses, along with some that returned their consciousness to Primal Chaos City, were all stunned. I just passed the 4th level. Luo Feng, you passed the 5th already. Rong Jun gripped his earth-splitting blade while his eyes were raging. Yes, teacher. Rong Jun said respectfully. Primal Chaos City, within Tru Yan's mansion. Tru Yan Emperor, Tong Nan Emperor and Jade Emperor all sat about casually and chatted, very happy. Tru Yan revealed an expression of glee. Congrats. Jade smiled and looked at Tru Yan. Tru Yan, you've accepted an exceptional student. Tru Yan laughed loudly. What? Tong Nan was suspicious suddenly. 5th level. Tong Nan put down the wine glass, smiling and clapping, rare, truly rare indeed. The last batch of Virtual Universe 1000 Geniuses most exceptional one had only passed the 4th level in his 30 years. 926 passed the 4th. 32 passed the 5th. No one has passed the 6th. As for Luo Feng's batch, Bolin, Luo Feng and Rong Jun, the 3 of them had passed the 4th. On average, it takes about 30 competitions for one genius to pass the 5th. Jade smiled at Tru Yan. And these absolute geniuses don't necessarily choose the 9-universe tablet. This Luo Feng is truly a rare seedling for your 9-universe sect in 10 million years. Tru Yan laughed loudly. I will pass this information to the knight. Jade immediately informed him. She didn't go personally this time, because Nine-Blade and Guardian Candeli were discussing important matters. Primal Chaos Tablets, Guardian Candelis Mansion. The 2 absolute beings were chatting. Good news. Luo Feng passed the 5th level. Luo Feng. I thought that within your Virtual Universe Company's group of punks, the most exceptional was Bolin. His comprehension of the space laws is extremely high. Many sector lords can't even compare to him. In these 30 years, he has been spending his time studying the time laws. Who would have thought, this Luo Feng is just as exceptional. We just received the news, Bolin passed the 6th level. No surprise there. This Bolin is a rare genius in 10 million years. Over these past 10 million years, there hasn't been anyone from your Virtual Universe Company's new batches to pass the 6th level. It's time one appeared. The one that surprises me is Luo Feng. In terms of improvement speed, these 30 years, his improvement is even bigger than Bolin's. Candeli, you like Luo Feng? Right. Candeli, Luo Feng is not bad, but I still prefer Bolin. The Universe Tablet, reaching the 6th level is not easy. It could be said to be the hardest tablet of all. Nine-Blade, diversity cannot compare to specializing. Being too ambitious is not good. To simultaneously control both time and space, how difficult is that? Even you and I can't do that, much less that Bolin. However, this Luo Feng is more grounded. I just got the footage from Watchman Bevan. Wow. Luo Feng only used the Nanshan armament's 4th level to pass the 5th level. His foundation is very solid. I didn't care too much about him before, but I'm liking this punk more and more. Nanshan armament 4th level. Let me see the footage. Solid, what a solid foundation. Candeli, you speak right, this Luo Feng will be a shocking existence in the future. Haha. Luo Feng couldn't hear the two absolute beings speaking. However, he received mail from Watchman Bevan. Boland passed the 6th level. He actually passed the 6th level. On his balcony, Luo Feng felt a surge of emotions. What's there to be shocked about? Luo Feng, right now you can at most unleash a few hundred images when you move. During the genius competition before, Boland could already produce over a 1,000. Babata's voice resounded in Luo Feng's mind. If Boland had chose to focus only on space, he would have passed the 6th level much earlier. He however chose the universe tablet, because he was slowed down by the time laws, hence he only passed the 6th today. Right. Luo Feng nodded. The starting line for him was far behind Boland's. At least now I've closed the distance between us. Luo Feng thought. The second day afternoon. Luo Feng came to the Primal Chaos City leader's mansion, within that secret training room passage. Lord Candeli. Luo Feng bowed respectfully at the three-eyed old man guardian. The three-eyed old man smiled and nodded. Wait a moment, the batch inside will be coming out soon. Yes. Luo Feng nodded, but felt curious within. He felt as though this guardian of the tablets was different. He seemed closer than before. After a while, the 6 studying within came out. Go on in. The three-eyed old man smiled. Work hard. After this study, it'll be quite a while before you return to Primal Chaos City. You should be studying the 2nd and 3rd picture of the 9 universe tablet now. The remaining 6, you have no need to study them now. Yes. Luo Feng nodded. Understood. For this sort of thing, I don't even need you to order me to do it. Entering the room, standing before that huge tablet shrouded in primal chaos energies, Luo Feng began his last study of the tablet before he had to leave.